Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X, already in progress. It's been a while, but I still say Pokemon Legends Arceus in my head. That is not the game we're playing, however. We're doing Pokemon X. Now, in the last episode, we caught a really cool looking sword that you see on the screen here. And while I'm not necessarily one of those stereotypical sword guys, I do appreciate a sword every now and then. And so as a result, that kind of threw everything out of whack, because when coming into the game, I'm just going to stand here for a little bit, by the way. When coming into the game, I thought, oh, okay, I have a good idea of some Pokemon I'm going to use, I have a good idea of some Pokemon I might use, and I'll have a good solid team of 6. And then out of nowhere, specifically, this particular butterfly that you see on your screen right here ended up just turning into such a GOAT tier butterfly that it has really made me debate everything. So, as a result of that, I said in the last episode I was going to sit back, take a little bit of time between recordings, and try to figure out what I want to do here. And I have sort of figured it out. My idea, at least for now, is to stick with the team I've got here, which does mean Bunnelby is not going to be on the team. However, if another Pokemon shows up in this run that feels like it fits on this team, I'm going to transition it into more of a team by rotation sort of feeling. I've mentioned previously that of the Pokemon that I've got here, basically the people on the right-hand side of the screen there, Flabebe, Frogadier, and Fletchinder, are 3 people that I came into this series knowing I wanted to play with. Everybody else is kind of up there, as like question marks. I do really like the Honedge line, but I'm trying to, figure out whether or not if it's a team, if it's a style, if it's something I want to stick long-term, etc., etc. So as a result of that, what I might end up doing is just having a rotation of team members with the right-hand side of the screen staying the same. Eventually, for now though, we're gonna say this is the team. Sticking with this team. Bunnelby's on deck, I suppose. I don't know if that made any sense, but without further ado, let's run. Because we have been stuck in this area for a while, and people are probably like, "Hey, where's the progress at?" Probably also like, "Where is the exit?" So here we are to the Riviera Walk, and here we are. We don't need this internet thingy thing. Oh, shoot. Well, alright, that's going to be stuck there. Something. Did you actually manage to borrow the Pokeflute? Can I just say no? Thank you. I do not want this thing on the bottom of the screen. Hello. Now let's talk. What with you two? Did you actually manage to borrow the Pokeflute? We did. I assume we haven't. Here is the Pokeflute. Thanks. Well, you're the only one who can play it, right? Snorlax can be grumpy when it wakes up. It might attack. I'll play the fruit right now, but are you ready to stop it? Ooh, no. Let me know when you're ready. I'll really put my heart into this performance. Nah, see, one of two things. A, I can catch a Pokemon. B, I need to catch this Pokemon. C, catching Pokemon is good. I don't know. Hello. We ready to play? Let's play the game. It feels nice to have the flute in my hand again. Okay, I guess I'll start playing. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be not good. Snorlax opened his eyes wide. Big Snorlax. Why the Pavilion, you might be asking? You're level 15? This has got to be one of the lowest level Snorlaxes that exist in the modern generation. Level 15 is wild. Even though now that I think about it, is Munchlax a stone? Not a stone. Is Munchlax a friendship evolution? I don't know. Anyway, we're here for Stunspore. That is the big thing I want you to do here, which is to paralyze. That's great. That's step 1. Step 2 is to tank this. Struggle Bug. Let's see how much this does here. Well, it's not great. Special attack falls is fine. You might be able to take one more. There's no point in going for Protect here. I really just did that for, the paralysis for the catching purposes eventually. Here's this. That puts you a little bit lower, I guess. The paralysis is great. We just use this and keep on, I'm just going to keep Struggle Bug ing here. Because it's stab. I don't want it to get confused. And we drop your special attack if you have a special move. Did you just eat a berry? You have a citrus berry? Oh, great. Defense girl. That's fun. One more struggle bug. I mean, the more the merrier. I'm chopping it even more. All right, we'll keep it rolling. We will keep it rolling. Look, again, look. This is how cool this pavilion is. I don't know why it's been so good, but it's been really good for our team here. Although I think this might be where it... No, amnesia. That's fine. That means we're still up here. Somehow, some way. I'm gonna be best here. You'd go Ultra Ball. I forgot we had Quick Balls. Probably use those at some point. You know what? Just because, Pavilion, this might be throwing you under the bus here, but just because I want to see if we can catch everything in the Pokeball and throw the Pokeball. If we can't do this, I will immediately abandon this, but I just want to see what happens. Oh? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I figured. We'll go, and maybe we'll go up a level. We'll just go from here to, Pokeball. We'll try a Great Ball. By definition, better than the Pokeball. So that was even worse than the Pokeball. Okay, that's no. That's a no. That is a no. Let's go for the Ultra Ball, I suppose. There we are. I've only got a couple of these, so I would really like to catch you. Bam. Let's go. We got it. The big Snorlax. Not going to be on the team, but it's cool nevertheless. And some experience points. Love that. Registration complete. Number 139, Snorlax, the sleeping Pokemon, a pure normal type. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. 880 pounds. That, to put that in perspective for most people, is about 4.5 people. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. That's fantastic. That's great. That's great. The Snorlax here, legitimately, first off, it eats 80%, technically 90%, 90% almost of its body weight, which is wild to consider. Because I can barely put down a plate of regular food, let alone 880 pounds of things. Alright, go to the box, man. Awesome, you caught Snorlax. I wonder if last time you beat Snorlax, I guess. Woof woof. Who's barking? It's a person with a furfru. Oh. The only thing I can do with that Poke Flute is put it on display. But you've been playing since you were little, and the tone is lovely. Seems like my furfru also likes the sound of that flute. Not as much as it likes my beautiful, wonderful fireworks, of course. Yeah, I guess so. Still, your playing sounded better back in the day. Let you take care of that flute, so be sure to practice more. Ho ho ho. I guess that worked. I like it. The guy turned around at us and was like, well, okay, sure. Was that supposed to be an attempt to patch things up? Well, whatever. All's well that ends well. I wonder what lies past where Snorlax was sleeping. I suppose we can figure that out. Real quick, I'm gonna heal, so I'll be back. Random thing. I really like how the Pokemon Center has different, like, images that show up whenever you heal. So sometimes it's like a far out view, sometimes it's a standard view, sometimes we're up close in your store like this. That's a really cool touch. It's a fun little bonus thing that they give. It doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't change the time frame, but it's fun. Ooh, actually, Shauna has disappeared, but actually, now that I think about it, it's been a couple days since I've come here, so I want to see if we need to maybe rewater the plants. Oh, hello. This the tree also has a berry crop caused by a sudden mutation. This is the thing. And I'm... Oh, hold up. I want to shout them out. Because I watched a fantastic video by Droomish. Okay. Shout out to Droomish. There will be maybe on the screen right now somewhere about this. Uh, if I remember to do so, it'll be in the comment section. If I don't, please remind me, and I will do so. Um, but the Drumage had a fantastic. This was about a year ago, but they had a fantastic video talking about the farming simulation. It's Pokemon X and Y's farming simulation thing to thing. It's such a cool video for us because first off, they're fantastic at breaking things down. Random shout out to a different channel, but they're fantastic at breaking things down for these quote unquote arbitrary, not very widely known topics. You know, they'll go in the rabbit holes for interesting ideas that I absolutely adore. So I love their content. And one of the videos they had about a year ago was about the berries in Pokemon X and Y, and I watched that. I don't remember a thing from it because it was a year ago, and also I kind of flushed my mind of most Pokemon X content prior to this playthrough. But I do highly recommend checking that out because the amount of effort, not only into that video, but the amount of effort that went into the berries concept in this game is phenomenal. So check them out. Again, their channel's on the screen. That video might be on the screen. If I haven't put it in the comment section, please in the comments yell at me and I will put it there, either in the comments or the description or both. You know, I'll figure something out. But one cool thing about that is that you can get the different berry types if you can actually like go into oh gosh, who is it? Mendel, right? Was it Mendel? Gregor Mendel? Sorry, I'm getting like a biology lesson thing. But you can actually be him, where he learned about like how traits are passed down through generations and mutations occur. I'm going through like 7th grade biology here. Anyway, long story short, very cool video. Check out Drumage. Check out this. This is very cool. The tree also berry crop caused by a sudden mutation. You get orange berries, yes, but because I think it's because I planted these next to the Pecha berries, the koala berries have shown up here. Will I harvest them? Yes. I like how the character does basically this little like dance with their hands in the air. I know they're grabbing the berries, but still. Grab those, grab that. We can plant again. That's fantastic. The Pecha berries are just Pecha berries, which is cool. I don't know what the koala berry does. Makes it more friendly but lower base defense. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Now I'm not going to keep track of the berry mechanic things for this, but I will plant things every now and then. One thing I will do, I don't know if this will make a difference. I'm going to plant the Pecha berry here, plant the orange berry here, and see if that makes a difference. I doubt it. It'll probably produce the same. Oh, I can water these. You know, maybe what I'll do, I'll plant the koala berry here, because I don't plan on using that. I don't want to plant the last one yet, but we will see what happens here. I'm not using fertilizer or anything like that. I know that modifies the odds. There we go. And now it's nice and moist. We only did that once last time, and that was good enough for me to get a good haul, so I assume that'll work there. You're not gonna do anything there. Then you talk to me about mulch. Yes, okay. Cool. I wanted to check that in, especially now that we've been wandering around this area for the longest time. Yes, sir, over there, please wait. What's up? Nice to meet you. Are you the owner of this place? Technically, no. I see, you're the one responsible for taking care of the field. Yes. I'm researching sudden mutations of berries. Yes, fantastic. If you find a sudden mutation, please come over to the house. Well, shoot, I just planted it. Do I need to tell you about it? Show it to you? You found a sudden mutation of a berry. Would you please tell me about it? A Pecha and an Orin creates a koala berry. I recorded it. Thank you very much. Okay. My assumption is that I'm going to produce more koalas. And then once you make it once, this is really cool because once you make it once, then you'll be able to come back to it. So if you ever find a good berry, it takes a little experimentation, but it's a nice, to me at least, it's a good balance of experimentation, and you don't have to constantly try to remember those things. You'll have the recipe effectively. Anyway, that was a nice little tangent there. Now, Honed, you really need to get to the front here. Item. I can move this to you. Because Honedge is going to start a lot of these fights, at least. Now we can cross the bridge here. And what is this? Daycare? The daycare is here! Oh, Hey, Tierno and Trevor here. Oh, hey, Plus. Trev says he wants to check out the Pokemon daycare. Come with us. At perfect timing. I was about to walk in myself. This is the Pokemon daycare. They take care of Pokemon for you here. Yes, indeed. You can leave up to 2 Pokemon here at once. I seem to remember something good can happen if you leave 2 Pokemon here. That's right. Sometimes we'll find a new addition, like an egg. If you carry the egg around, a Pokemon will emerge from it. Wow, a Pokemon will come out? Maybe I'll leave some Pokemon here. Having the same Pokemon with the same moves might step my dance up. How about you, 8+? Some other time. I don't think I will drop anyone off now. There aren't many Pokemon I want to raise. I'll try it on... There aren't many Pokemon I want to raise. I'll try it on some other occasion. It's one way to look at it. Well, I'm gonna go look for some Pokemon for my dance team. Alright, I guess. Hey, wait, Tierno, wait up! I wonder if this game has an egg that they give you. Sometimes Pokemon that hatch from eggs know the same moves of the Pokemon you left at the daycare. Check full of books and collections. Can I see anything here? No. Okay. Here's a PC. That's fun. And more of this. Alright, cool. There's somebody out there. Are you the one that... Oh, Tierno's here. Hey. There's a... Ooh. What's up? Hey, Plus, you already caught Dunsparce? Did I? I think in an old episode I did, yeah. You're amazing. I guess Dunsparce is here. And it looks like Trevor is up here. Oh, and here's something happening. There's probably going to be some new Pokemon here as well. Like a Ducklet. Swan, I believe, is a Gen 5 mod, so I'm not worried about that from a catching perspective. I want to go Pursuit, right? Boom. That did not do much. I guess Tackle would be the best move because it's 50 base power as opposed to 40, and everybody else is, or everything else is, what am I thinking of? Everything else is a, not stab, that's the word I was thinking. Fury can boost up, but also it's going to be resistant here, so. Cool, cool, cool. The moves are going to hit anyway. Perfect. Now we'll go here. We will go there. Regular Pokeball. You could have used a Netball, actually. 2, 3. No, didn't get it. Water Balls. This is the one downside. We are not good for special attacks here. That is this guy's big weakness right now. So, I cannot afford to deal with you too much. The water moves here. Good enough, though. Good enough. Ducklet has been caught. Honedge gets some XP, gets to level 15. Look at that, 40 defense. That is, we have more defense than we do HP. Pavilion at 20. Ducklet's get added to the Pokedex here. Registration complete. Number 127, Ducklet, the water bird Pokemon. A water flying type. When attacked, it uses its feathers to... When attacked, it uses its feathers to splash water, escaping under cover of the spray. Cool, cool, cool. Of course, if they have a relationship to Mystery Dungeon I can think of, they're fantastic. And we all love Swana. So Doran, about how many Pokemon have you seen? Do you want to compare Pokedexes and find out who's seen more kind of Pokemon? To put it another way, I'm challenging you to my own kind of Pokemon battle. Yeah, sure, why not? What do we got? You've seen 60. Have we seen 60 already? I lost. How frustrating. Oh, so you've seen Ralts 2 A+? Just knowing about the same Pokemon as someone else can sure make you happy. Very cool. And you're off that way. I want, alright, what are you doing now? Okay, you're just gonna say this again. I think it's because I went ahead, so I'm gonna go back here. Wander around a little bit in the grass here. There's also somebody up front. Roselia! Yes, You may or may not know this. Roserade is probably my favorite grass type Pokemon because it's good and I used it when I was a kid. And so as a result, that entire line is fantastic. Yeah, when it works, it works. Stunsborn. On me, that's my strategy. But yes, I absolutely love this line. I've mentioned this before. I'm going to continue to mention it. Massive fan of baby Pokemon. I love the concept of it. And Badoo is one of them. On top of that, Badoo has recently run rampant in the TCG, of which I am recently learning. And so, you know, all hail Lord Badoo is basically what I'm trying to boil this down to. We are in a pickle here. So I'm going to switch over to somebody that can be good against the grass. I guess we'll call our own Skidoo. Our own grass type. Boom. Look at that. The boost in attack. And now we start running over people. Charge. Boom. Growth is not great. But I think we're in good spot here. I always forget we have quick balls. We just talked about that earlier in the episode, and I've already forgotten. I instantaneously know. Mega Drain. Sure, because we can boost it up for no real reason. Let's see. I want to go here, Pokeball, and we could go Premier. I guess why not? This is a commemorative occasion. Yes, Roselia's worth it. I don't want to say a word. I know other people have their own strategies of like what to do when you're trying to catch a Pokemon, like hold the B button or repeatedly press B or stuff like that. My strategy is usually stare at the screen, don't make a sound, and see what happens. Especially in this series in particular, that seems to be the strategy there. Legendary 22. Registration complete. Number 72, Roselia, the Thorn Pokemon, a grass poison type. It uses the different poisons in each hand separately when it attacks. The stronger its aroma, the healthier it is. Very, very fun there. Cool, we got a Roselia. Let's go heal, and I'll be right back, because I do want my sword guy to have some help. Alright, we are back. What's up with you? I'm the daycare man. We take care of the precious Pokemon of other trainers. If you'd like us to raise your Pokemon, have a word with my wife. I feel like that's the same line that the others have used in the past. Summary can change the moves. I don't really do that too much. There's a Meryl and Litleo over there, and then 2 Esper over here. It doesn't look like we can tell what's behind them. Oh, hello. We can get a view. Ooh, look at that. We get a view of the ocean here. That's very nice. Let's see. Let's check out this grass a little bit more. We'll go 1 or 2 more encounters, see what's there, and then we'll move to the next one. It's a Flabébé with an orange one. That's cool. I'm not gonna catch all the Flabébé, but orange flower. We're in the yellow flowers, which is odd, but sure. I think they're related to the flower that you're in. I know that's the case in later games. The flower color is wherever you find it at, and so different flower colors can be in different places. Like Scarlet and Violet, I think you have to go like to different locations to find specific ones. I wonder if the grass is the same type of Pokemon here. Well, there's something. Grogan, hello. How you doing? Pursuit a good idea? Don't think so. We'll go Swords Dance once. This isn't going to do anything. Haha! And then we'll Swords Dance once, go for Tackle, and cross our fingers. That is the strategy. Go boom. I did not buy Pokeballs. I need to do that. A little bit of damage there, but now we go tackle. Look at that. Well done. Pokeball. We will go great. And I really do need to buy some more. Darn. It's dawned on me, actually, now that I think about it. I think Aegislash's ability has to be King Shield, right? So No Guard is eventually going to disappear. Meaning I cannot stack up on top tier caliber moves and ignore accuracy, because you will eventually lose that ability. Hey, look at that. Had to use the Ultra Ball, but all fine. Croagunk's a fun Pokemon. Registration complete. Number 125, Croagunk, the Toxic Mouth Pokemon, a poison fighting type. Its cheeks hold poison sacs. It tries to catch foes off guard to jab them with toxic fingers. No nickname, to the box. And I'm actually gonna go buy stuff. Yellow. I would like to buy some stuffs. 20,000 bucks. Let's go 10 of these. There's the Premier Ball. We'll go 10 of these. That's the Premier Ball. And we'll go 10 of these. That's a no Premier Ball. It is literally just when you get the Pokeball. Interesting fact. Alright, that's cool. I did spend, I think, $1,000 on a tip, so trying to make my money back. Speaking of making the money back, we need to move. Alright, now that we're here, that painter is painting up a storm, is what I'm saying. I'm curious if you will battle me, and if you will have a Smeargle. And I did not heal, but okay, that's fine, I don't need to go back again. A heated battle against a traveling trainer should provide me with just the inspiration I need. I'm assuming it's Smeargle. If it's not, I'm going to be surprised. Artist Georgia. With the Smeargle. Look at that. But you have Sketch, don't you? If you have Sketch, then I will go for Tackle. Nope, you just have Ember. Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? And we're burned? That's gonna knock me out. Well, somehow Smeargle planned for that, I'm guessing. Fun. Also, you are at a more reasonable level. Not Pavilion, not Skidoo. I think we might just go Frogadier, I guess? We'll just go with the big, powerful water move. Presumably, unless you have Thunder Shock. Not gonna put it against you. Ooh, look at that. We got you down in here. Don't even need to figure it out. It's cool. We'll just pretend like you didn't. Experience points, experience share. Flabébé at 17. Artist Georgia complete. Excellent, thanks. It's been ages since I worked up a good sweat like this from a Pokemon battle. Got some cash. The passion of our battle will surely inspire me to paint something astonishing. Let's hope so. Trying to see if I can tell what the painting is. Unfortunately, can't really. I'm gonna go heal up. Yeah. Actually, can I heal in the in here? Can I cheese the system by depositing and putting you back in the box? Deposit. Haha, there we go. Sweet. There probably was an easier way to do that, but I decided not to find out. Alright, now we have not budged past this painter, so let's actually move ahead. The flowers change color here. I think Trevor's over there. But we're going to start seeing some duplicates, so we don't need to worry about it too much. Maybe I'll stop the evolution so my Pokemon will learn moves faster. But if I evolve my Pokemon, I can fill my Pokedex more quickly. Decisions. Oh, hello, Swirlix. Not only are you new, you're a fun Pokemon in the Mystery Dungeon games. We are in a good spot here. This is not going to do much. So we have the Steel type power. That was with a crit. Alright, I like this. Attack Rise is fine. I'm going to go tackle. This might be too much now that I think about it. Playlist, is that going to drop my attack? It does. Okay, so we're +1. Oh, that did nothing. Okay. Yeah, we are fine to go for this. Round doesn't affect me as well. This is such a good Pokemon typing combination. That was a crit. Let's see here. We will go there. Oh, wait, no, we want to throw a Pokeball. We go here. Chuck it. Boom! There we go. Swirlix was caught. Swirlix was added to the Pokedex. Registration complete. Number 131, Swirlix, the Cotton Candy Pokemon, a pure fairy type. To entangle its opponents in battle, it extrudes white threads as sweet and sticky as cotton candy. Fascinating. And then the dude just got the tongue out. He just vibed. Broski has -1 thoughts. Sure. Get the special defense there. And there seems to be a doubles battle there. It's a Flabébé again. Let's see, we can avoid you. Oh, we've avoided you to this castle. Ahdurin, do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chateau, and it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalos' 8 gym leaders. Interesting. Battle Chateau. Real quick though, we shall do this battle. 15 and... Ooh, no, Flabébé would be... We'll swap you there. Boop. Show us a magnificent display in battle to get this painting started. You there, you're the perfect model for our next painting. You're challenged by artist family Mona and Palo. Smeargle and Smeargle. Alright, now one of these is probably going to know something that is going to beat us up, so we need to not have that be the case. Let's see. 2 doesn't really help us, that doesn't really help us. I suppose we go for... Let's go Swords Dance, because we can. Does Razor Leaf do both? It does. Okay, let's go Razor Leaf. Helping Hand, that's not good. That's great. We going for Metal Claw. Oh, drat. Oh, we tank that. We tank that. No worries. Alright, that's good for you. Now you, my buddy, my friend, my colleague, are going to aim for you. We are going to start solo tackling this one, because it's got Metal Claw. If both of them have Metal Claw, we're in a predicament, but I'm kind of hoping that's not the case. Pursuit! On who? On the guy that does it super effectively, that makes sense. That was a crit though, I'm not worried, okay. Alright. As long as it's not a Helping Hand, crit, combination, thingy-thing, we're good. Boom. 1 down. The Metal Claw one, in particular. It's very nice. Smeargle just is a jack of all trades at that point. Level 16 is nice. And... Frogadier at 22. Okay. And now we go to you. We'll go tackle to you. Fairy Wind to you. That should do it. Confusion isn't going to do much to either of us. Yeah. No. We got this. And then after that, the tackle should do it. Bam, look at that. We got the... I'm just imagining little Flabébé over here carrying this sword and just swinging it around at everyone. It's like, look at the raw power! Hiya! Yahoo! This is gonna be our best work yet. I'll never forget our battle together. Get a lot of cash there, which is great because I'm tipping everybody for some reason. Let's see, that stuff over there. I think we'll stop here. I think this is a good place to stop. In the next episode, we will explore maybe the Battle Chateau. I don't know if I'll start that or not. I do know this is a place where you can get down into a rabbit hole, so maybe, maybe not. But we'll potentially explore the Battle Chateau and continue down this route. So thank you everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, take care.